What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to Wrestling Empire on the Nintendo Switch. Beginning our week with a automatic loss here to one Jack Swagger, the two-time All-American because it's a shoot fight and my health is at 0 because of some random illness. So let's proceed here. I might just get myself DQ'd immediately, because I definitely cannot win, will not win, would not win against the big hurt here, Jack Swagger. Like, I got no help and it's a shoot fight. So, one punch, and that's literally a one-punch man scenario. I'm done. So, we got Dana White, I think, maybe, and Connor there on commentary. The referee has Dynamite. That's interesting. And here comes your boy, who spent the weekend getting that outfit together, getting the moves changed up. It's a new week. Yes, it is. And I'm no longer under the rules of one Dana White. So I was able to finally change my beard properly, hair, all that good stuff is changed now. And I'm so happy and glad that I could. But I'm going to get me DQ'd here against Jack Swagger because I have to. There it is. So yeah, he was going to win, right? But there was no way for me to win that match. So why not get DQ? My run there is over. And your streak, so you say, is never going to end. But I will have my vengeance here on Vengeance Day. Or I guess it's the day after Vengeance Day. And Jack Swagger now getting into it. That was a 4-second loss. I mean, it would have been either way regardless. But at least now, I can get a bit of retribution on the Swag Man, on the big hurt, if you will. Give me the dynamite. I want to throw the dynamite. Now give me the dynamite. Give me the get up, get up, get up, get up. I hate you. I hate you. Back down to 81 in popularity. There was no choice there. Like, literally no choice. So hopefully recovering after that. All American Wrestling has come under criticism. Their ratings are down. Wow, just like real life. High Note defeated Shank to be the new postgraduate champion of wrestling school. Well, Frederico. Oh, alright, you're on the same nonsense that Dana White was on. Changes gotta get made. So, I gotta be larger than life. But I'm not strong enough to impress anybody. Even though I had a 7-week winning streak. So, 71% in my strength by June, or I get back to school. Man, look. My strength is currently at 68. And I have a couple of weeks here and a handicap shoot fight with Jack. So I'm going to lose. Like, I have to use this to build up my strength to 71, right? So that's fine and all, but it's a shoot fight. So what am I supposed to do here? Except proceed. You know, we gonna do it. Handicap shoot fight. And it's clearly, oh, it's handicap for me on my side. Where is Umanga? Alright, and Mr. Fuji. Alright, now we're talking. I'm going to let Umaga do all the work here against Jack Swagger. So, welcome to Monday. It's a new week. There is some stuff to discuss here in terms of the wrestling business, the industry, the forbidden door opening on a lot of sides here. We have the announcement that Juice Robinson and Finlay will be on Impact as a tag team, doing Impact tag team things. So there you go with that. We have the fact that the rumors are swirling about a certain major name. Yeah. You don't think this is fair, Jack Swagger? Well, it's a fair fight. I didn't plan it properly. It's not our fault. You don't have a friend in this world. There's strength in numbers and you don't have any. So get out of here, Swag Man. Make the most of it while you can. It's the only way you can stand a chance against me. Get him, Fuji. Get him. Hit that dust, Fuji. Hit that dust. Oh, no! So is it a tag in, tag out, or is it just, you know, no holds barred all the time, and who cares? Because that's more interesting than tag in and tag out. But I would certainly tag in Umaga for sure. German suplex on Jack Swagger. So, you know, the Claymore kick on Jack Swagger and Umaga paying dividends. So, the rumor is that Okada is the big name here that people are like, man, he's going to go to either work some matches in AEW or on Impact. And I'm like, Impact had him years back, and the reason you have so much bad blood between Impact and New Japan is because it has a mishandled Okada on his excursion. So stop grabbing Umaga. What are you doing? Grab the two-time All-American American. The Big Hurt. Get him, Umaga. Samoan submission machine. That's what you do. Or not. Because I'm trying to not die here. Umaga. Fuji. I only have so much health. We're going to lose. I'm going to get DQ'd or, you know, be knocked out. But hopefully, as a combination here, we can win this matchup. Maybe. I'm not going to guarantee it. So, remains to be seen. Because obviously travel is still kind of locked down. Like the Usos. Locked down. And so getting Okada from Japan into the US right now still going to be tricky. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So again, there are all kinds of guys I would love to see Okada work in AEW, but hey, we'll see. Impact, not so much. So, beyond that, we have signings. Actually, no. Before that, there's been some word going around about Sammy Guevara and the plans for him after the whole thing on him leaving and quitting the Inner Circle and bailing on AEW kayfabe, right? In that he was supposed to work an angle on Impact. And then he was like, didn't want to do whatever they had planned for him. But there's apparently no heat on him for that on the AEW side. And he thinks there's heat on him for that on the Impact side. So it's interesting how that's going to plan out. No! Rope break. Thank God. Thank God. So that's kind of a weirdly, like, he said, she said, who knows what the actual truth is type story. Because, you know, dirt sheets and all of their business. But that was the word. Was he was supposed to be at those Impact tapings. And then he just didn't go. Or he flew in late and was like, I don't want to do any of this type stuff. Was the word going around. But there's no heat on him for that. Or something. Because, yes, guys in AEW do have a bit more creative control over their gimmicks and characters than you would have in, say, WWE. So, you know, there is that. But we have some signings here as of last night, as of yesterday. And one of those was actually shown on the show on NXT TakeOver last night. And that was LA Knight, formerly Eli Drake. LA Eli, yeah, alright, sure. But former Impact star Eli Drake is now LA Knight on NXT. So yeah, good for him. Good for him. We'll see where it goes with that guy. And get in the ring, Swagger. I have adrenaline. Yeah, get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Guess what? Boom! All the way over. All the way over with that, Swagger. And I lost it. I lost it. Well, I want to hit that stunner, but I'll stomp you instead. Yeah, keep no-selling it, Swags. Keep no-selling it to see what happens. I can't roll you up because we're not on that kind of time here, are we? Are we, Swag Man? So, beyond that, also signed to WWE, Taya Valkyrie, also from Impact. Also, the wife of John Morrison. So that one, I felt like only a matter of time until her deal was up and then she got a deal with WWE. So, whether or not she goes to NXT or right to the main roster, that remains to be seen. But she's signed. So, yes, another big signing for them from Impact. So, double team, the 3D on Jack Swagger, Umaga, and attackslug win. We're a pretty good team. You know what, Umaga? We are a pretty good team. And usually I'm not a tag team guy, but again, I'm not going to say no to the Samoan submission machine. Like, I don't want to anger Umaga. That's just a bad idea. Bad idea. And Fuji falls over. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Alright. Swagger is a bloody mess. Boston Blue Fly is going to Rising Sun. Stormer is sad that Boston has left Wrestling Rev. Sasha Banks defeated Comic Connie to be the new Women's Champion of Federation Online. Kurt Angle's attitude is up. Kurt Angle and Norman Smiley are good buddies. Matt Riddle and attackslug's feud has lost momentum. Okay, we had a feud? Alright. Look, I beat him with a pipe until he couldn't get up anymore. So, it was over then, at that point. Great Khali and Mr. Fuji has helped his stamina. And yes, I must hit 71% by the second week of June. Attack Slug and Swagger in a cage fight, shoot fight in May on pay-per-view. Ryback. I'm fighting Ronda Rousey. And you think I need your help to fight Ronda Rousey for $980? No, I'm good on that. Ryback, big guy. That won't be necessary. I have a Samoan in my corner. I'm okay. I'm fine. Alright, yeah. Take me out. Again, do you see behind me? Umaga, do you really want to be that stupid? And here we are, being that stupid. Ryback, you should have seen what happened to the last guy who wanted to fight in the backstage, and that was Matt Riddle. And he did. He done. So, what do you think? What do you think you're doing here, Ryback? As if you're not going to get double teamed by me and my good buddy Umaga. What are you thinking, man? Also, this camera is terrible. It needs to be like... Let's try that one. There we go. And this just empty, like no carpet on the concrete. It's bad. Umaga, help me. I'm fighting Ryback. It's important. And pile driver on the concrete. So, beyond that, obviously we had TakeOver last night. And it had the shocking, surprising ending that they used to do with the, hey, they're showing the logo. It's over. And then it wasn't over. As Adam Cole kicked Finn Balor in the face. And you're like, all right, that makes sense. He waited until he saw that. Oops. He waited until he saw that Balor was not going to do the Undisputed Era hand sign. Which, why would he? But then, what the actual surprising part was him kicking Kyle O'Reilly. And Roderick Strong looking very surprised. So, back to being a heel for Cole, I guess? Sure. And then the destruction of the Undisputed Era, it looks like. So, a long time coming on that. I think a lot of folks thought that whole group was just going to go from NXT to main roster as a group. And that does not seem to be the case with this potential breakup with those boys. So yeah, that was the big surprise there. But otherwise, everyone retained their titles on that show. So nothing really shocking otherwise, besides, hey, they had a bunch of good matches. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Now then, we also had the fallout from Smackdown over the weekend, and that is Roman Reigns will be at the Chamber, having a match for his title at the Chamber, but not in the Chamber. Instead, you're going to have Daniel Bryan, Cesaro, Corbin, Sami Zayn, and Jey Uso in the Chamber. And the winner of that Chamber match will fight Roman at the same show. So that makes it like, all right, at that point, you could have a big push for Cesaro. Because you know he's not going to win, right? But you could have him win the Chamber, have an amazing push, and then have Roman just completely wreck him because he already spent time in that solid steel structure. Right? That makes all the sense in the world for your babyface booking for someone like Cesaro. So again, we'll see if we're having a nice face push here for the Swiss Superman. We'll see. But that one, it's common sense at that point. Like, it looks real easy to have that be a big, huge face push and then get squashed by the head of the table. Like, that to me makes a whole lot of sense. 1 minute remains. Really? Dawn of the final day. Attack Slug getting it done. And now, gotta go fight Ronda Rousey. So, sure, why not? And it's a tag team match versus Ronda Rousey's team. Thankfully, not a shoot fight, which means my gimmick can increase myself to 71. We have reached what we need to reach here in this game. Let's proceed. And I will tag in Umaga and have him do all the work here in this tag team endeavor. But Ronda Rousey and Ryback. What? Why are the guys wanting me to take out the opponents end up being the tag team partner of the opponent? I do not understand. So, also on SmackDown, the return of the SmackDown Savior, the Messiah, Trust the Plan, Seth freaking Rollins, and the return of burn it down. And you were like, oh, he's a face? No. Cut that promo. Definitely not a face. Back to being a heel. Fine. But the question is, will he keep that theme song as a heel? Because the whole point of that song, we go back, all right, be a face, because that's kind of a, face song. That's kind of his face theme song. So that's an interesting one. Give me hard camera. Zoom it in. Make it work. There we go. Razzle Frazzle. Ronda Rousey. I must tag in my tag team partner here, and that is Umaga. So yes, you can go tag in Ryback. I don't care. Fuji! No, oh my god, referee clocking Fuji. Gonna make me lose this match here because I can't tag out to a fresh Umaga. The whole point of being in this tag team, there it is. Alright, Umaga is legal. Plenty of health. As attackslug takes down Ronda Rousey, and the destruction begins here on the show. German all the way to the outside. Good God almighty. Umaga just middle fingers in the air. So, yes, Seth Rollins in a completely leather suit on SmackDown. The jacket, the shirt, the tie, all leather. And granted, once you are a new father, all kinds of bodily fluids might get on you, make it easier to get clean having an all-leather outfit. So, thinking, man, thinking. But the question is, if you had this big face push now for Cesaro, and you had Rollins attack Cesaro here, is that the feud after the Chamber? Is that the Mania match for Rollins and Cesaro, or is it just a Fastlane match in between Mania? That remains to be seen. But yeah, things are happening. And it is Monday, which means Monday Night Raw is happening. We also had a slight follow-up to my hole on SmackDown. Because of course they did. Of course there was another butt bump on the apron for Miss Nia Jax. Because of course you would follow up on something like that. That goes viral. That's just kind of how wrestling works. If it goes viral, we're doing it again. That's just common sense. So, we'll see. We'll continue to have some hole problems here on Monday Night Raw. I don't know, man. I don't know. But we're building towards the Chamber, because Chamber is indeed this weekend. So, that's this Sunday for the Chamber. And we'll get there, man. We'll get there. But right now, I need to take out Ronda Rousey. And how Umaga can drop her and not do that successfully is a little wild. He's Umaga. You've got the giant weight advantage here. And there, the world's strongest slam on Miss Razzle Frazzle. Alright, look. Submission maneuver. I am the smelling submission machine here. So, on the table. I am the table. Why not? I need the finish as the attackslug films this. I don't know why he's filming, but I'm filming. Oh my god, into the referee. Almost into the table, but not quite. Not quite. But 1, 2... Sure. That wasn't the plan there? We did that. Thanks, Fuji. Much obliged. I didn't see any salt there, or any dust, but much obliged. We won that tag team endeavor against Ronda Rousey and the Ryback. Oh no, I was barely involved for a reason. My health was low. The hell. Slasher Sweeney has left All American Wrestling. Pretty sure that is Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Paul Street released my rising sun back to the indies. Sorry, JBL. Owen Hart defeated Bulldog as the new world champion of Maple Leaf Grappling. Matt Riddle got the illness, man. Virgil's stamina is down. Great Khali's profile is up, considering he's being hyped by the press. Jack Swagger got released. He challenged me to a cage fight, shoot fight, and then got released. So, bye Swags. Bye Big Hurt. See you later. And, look, I can't be with the boss. It just won't work. Hillbilly Jim going to Federation Online. I am at 71. I'm good. Mark Henry, the strongest in the world. What do you want, Frederico? Congratulations! Yeah, you're welcome. I did that. And I got a whole $100. Ooh. And now, wait. I still have to fight Swagger in a cage fight, shoot fight, but now it is an interpromotional contest because he got fired, but the match is happening anyway, and that match is happening tomorrow. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. I'll see you next time, and I'm out.